Hey all, it's Monday the 8th of April. Stuart's just getting ready. We've got my nephew here. He's having a bit of a play. Stuart's been checking lambs this morning, feeding hay out because we are lambing at the moment in all mobs. Have all mobs got lambs in them?
Yeah.
Yep, so they're all in action at the moment. So yeah. Anyway, we thought we'd come over and have a look. And the nephew.
So yeah, just got it all. I blew all the connectors out, plugged all the wiring loom in. I don't know, a lot of smells on it. We might be in trouble with rats, we'll see what happens. We'll follow her out, have a good look at it, see how we go. That'll be good. It's a better spot. Morning all, how we all going? Oh jeez, I got a cold or something going on, some crap the kids brought home from daycare. But yeah, went away on Saturday, come back to the shed yesterday, which was Monday. Phil would obviously just doing his own thing on Saturday when we were in Ballarat, so come home and now I've got a flat tyre on the tractor. This is how it's left, which I really enjoy. Going to use something and it doesn't work. So first job today, get the tyre off. I literally had it fixed 3 weeks ago, so it's a pain in the butt, but we'll get that fixed and I'll go around the sheep. Find a beanie if it's cold, and I had a haircut and I've got no hair on my head. Then yeah, we'll probably do some work on the air seeder. I'm gonna hook the Renovator back on, or not the Renovator, the wheel track thing, and burnt the paddock yesterday that I needed to finish off, so I'll do that now that it's rained. We had about 6 mil overnight, I think, so yeah, which was nice. Got my burning done, which was good. That was what we did last night. So yeah, I'll just go around the ewes this morning, do all that. Got a heap of chemical in the workshop there. I might bring over here to the chemical shed. Try and get the forklift. Yeah, I reckon I'll try and take the forklift back to the workshop, or even shove it in here for now. So yeah, we'll do that. Right, take two on that. Obviously, well, I know I did them up with pipe last time at breaker bar, so the rental gun wasn't going to pull it apart. So we'll have another go. literally got like a custom block for this tractor because it's always got flat tyres on the front. Don't know why. Yeah, the tyres are old, but it really, well, it's always on stick rake and stuff like that, so cops a fair flogging. Righto. Yeah, so that's it there. Plus, I don't know if you dealt with these case rims, but it never used to have that plate on there. I'll put that on. So it used to always crack out around here. Then the rim would crack and then it should just leak air. So I ended up putting these big plates on there to stop that happening, which has stopped that. But yeah, hasn't stopped the flat tyres though. Oh yeah, we all going. Yeah, so I just got the old bin here. I've got some veg seed in my truck I want to get out. So, clean this fucking air. Excuse me language. Oh, rats are hanging everywhere. Oh man, anyone else. That'll do. Bit of wheat in veg won't hurt, I don't think. Yeah, I'm over at the dam here where I pump up the hill to my feedlot tank. So I don't know if you can see it. Way up. Oh, it's not that far. So I can pump it with a firefighter. So yeah, I got to put a tank up on a hill and then pump from a dam to feed me feedlot troughs. Because yeah, got no pipeline out here, which is a pain. But it'd be good if it come here one day. So yeah, we're all natural catchment. So yeah, I've got this line here where I just plug my pump in, but I've just sort of been doing it tank by tank. But when I get back, the head pressure's pushing back down through the pump and then it's just draining the tank out. So I'm going to put a non-return in there and then hopefully that'll stop that problem. So if the pump runs out of fuel and I don't get back in time, yeah, it should stay in the tank and not come back to the dam. That's me plan at any rate. So yeah, as you can see here, this dam's really green. So when we started digging this dam, when we dug it, bloke actually, there's a lot of underground water over the back here, so the bloke actually hit water. But so I'd say there's a spring under it because it doesn't go dry. Well, it hasn't gone dry, and yeah, well, it doesn't go dry, which is handy. But the worst part is over the back here, there's turtles. Like, there's turtles. Got a like creek over here that always runs because it's got springs in it, but seems to have these dirty turtles. So they wreck they take all our yabbies and they stink up our dams with all their weed and all the rest. And then there's that many ducks around, they shit everywhere. So it just all happens. It all happens at once. So I'm going to open this valve up here at the top. I just need one more part to make that work. I was sort of sat there looking at it for a while, trying to work out whether I put a valve in there or just keep the non-return. But then if the non-return fails, then I'll lose my tank. So I think I'll put a valve down there, so then I don't have to drive all the way up here to open the valve on the tank every time I want to pump it. So then I can just hook the pump on, turn the valve on down there, and then pump it up. That's the plan there, right? We obviously burnt this bait yesterday. I had windrows in here, so it's burnt all the windrows, which I'm happy with. Like, I know it literally was nearly raining when we burn it. But yeah, so I'm gonna leave this tap on. Ooh, hear the airlock in that. Holy hell! Probably should go and let that out. Soon find out at any rate. Hopefully there's just water coming out of here and we'll be all good. Oh yeah. There we go. say that's pretty good. Right, I'm gonna go home and have some lunch, and I'll bring the tractor back because I'm gonna renovate. I'm gonna come back and bring the renovator over here and fix up some. So here we are. I'm doing a bit of wheel track renovating on this thing I built. So yeah, that's sort of. There's definitely no professional built one. If I had a bit more time, I'd do it different, but I think it'll do the job for what I'm doing this year. And yeah, it does help dragging the feeder house chains behind my field. Flattens it out nicely, so plus it does help we've had a bit of rain now. So yeah, I think I'll do every track in this paddock because it got bloody wet in here last year. So yeah, I'm starting on the headlands now, and I think I'll end up doing the whole lot. Then that'll be it with this. I think done the rest. Just gonna take this renovator thing off now. So I've pretty much finished everything that I had to do with that, I reckon. What's my chances, you reckon, of this sitting on these timbers? Have I got a bit or what? We'll soon find out. I'm just trying to save the disc from sitting in the ground all winter, because I don't think I'll be using this thing, yeah, this year at any rate. But it seems to have done the job, so these harrows were shit. But what you get for second-hand junk. New discs were good though. Yeah. Bit loose, needs tightening. That's alright. We'll see how we go, eh? So I'll put these back. I always put these linkage pins underneath when I'm using my boom, because this arm, if I leave it there and it's right up, it literally goes and smacks into the pump. So I actually put that linkage arm right up underneath there, like that pin, so it lifts that arm up a little bit more, so then I don't have to worry about when I'm turning with my boom spray, or you know, stressing about hitting the pump or something like that. So it seems to work. Where I used to actually take, I'd undo those pins there, take all that off, so I'd have no linkage arms for cropping. But then when I wanted to use the spreader, I'd have to stuff around, go and put the linkage arms back on. So now I'll just, sort of hit it. It's probably not the done thing. John Deere probably don't like it. But I just usually pull that out and then put it right underneath. So it gets you up that much higher. So if you look at the two, so sort of, you'd be a good 100mm higher sort of thing. So it just sort of floats on there. Like I've never had it go out there, it always sort of stays there. So yeah. So here we are in my massively extensive chemical shed, which hasn't actually got much, but you know, with all sheds, when you build them, you wish you made them bigger. Because obviously I'm not a big time farmer, but I thought it was going to be huge or big enough, but by the time I put a few racks and all the rest in here, she's full. I'll tell you what I'm sick of this year is these things. They're just everywhere. So I'm going to go over to the other shed where my workshop is, and I've got I had a delivery of chemical yesterday while we were burning, so I just sort of dumped it in there for now. So I'm going to go over there, get some more chemical, bring it back, and bring the blower back and blow this junk hole out. And yeah, we'll have a bit of a clean up. Oh yeah, we all going? Yeah, so I got the seeder hooked up now to the tractor. I haven't run any fan or anything like that, but I was just sort of getting it organised. Go through, check all the points. I've got a few that are pretty worn. You know how it is, leave it to the last minute. That's definitely what's going on here. That's alright, we love it. Apart from that, it's usually pretty good, this whole thing. So I've just got a single chute. The air cart's hooked, like the air cart's actually set up for double chute, but we sort of had this bar before we split, and then I've sort of just kept it. So I run me seed and fert down through this one, so it's got a closer plate. So I try to dig pretty deep, you know, so that 2 inches, if not a little bit more, 75 mil, 3 inches into the ground. Then yeah, I try to sow, then I'll run that closer plate over and try and sow at a certain depth with that. That's my plan. So at the moment I'm just going to go through, grease all the nipples on the tines and on the press wheels. They've only got one sort of nipple in the knuckle there. These wheels are sealed, so they're not too bad. Yeah, just going to go along and sort of feel for wear on the points. Like you see that one there is fairly worn down, but it's not too bad, it's not the worst. Where that one there I might be able to do something with. I've got a bit of a plan in my head to make a few out of old parts, so I'll see how I go. That's a brand newie there, that's a 16 mil. I'm pretty sure that's a 14. So, as you can see, there's not much difference in length. So it's probably worn that bottom tile out. So what I'm thinking, I'm trying to go all 16 mil. What I'm thinking, I'll just go through and take the ones off that look pretty bad. Like to that one, see how it's starting to wear. You'll see it's starting to wear just around that tile there. And as soon as the tile goes, they go. But I'm going to run that one a bit longer because obviously it's got a little bit of big tile on the bottom. Yeah. Then I'm going to go and change all my seed boots. See how they're running through the seed boot now. I'm just going to put them back through this tube so it goes straight out here. Because I'm planning on pre-drilling some urea first, or even sowing my beans. So sowing my beans and vetch. So yeah, that can go in nice and deep. Yeah, so I got all the bar greased. That was a mission. That was about 8 tubes of grease later. But yeah, like you wouldn't know, I did clean this thing right out last year, blew the boxes out, everything. I don't think I washed them out, but yeah, sort of have a look in here. There's a bit of super build up on this auger here, so I'm gonna take that auger out. So I don't think there's much in it. And I'm going to take this one out too, because I see there was a bit of a nick. I don't know if you see it there. See, there's a bit of a bend in it, so I might just take those flightings out. It's not a huge job, hopefully, as long as everything comes off. Yeah, I've only got to sort of undo that bearing housing, take that sprocket off, and yeah, it should be pretty right. Yeah, I'm just out here working on this cedar again. I'm going to take these metering shafts out, these metering augers. So reason I'm going to take them out, fert one's a bit gummed up. I don't know why. I'm 90% sure I cleaned it out, but it's a little bit gummed up. And I've noticed a nick in the seed one, so I'll take them out, just have a look. It's only, hopefully only going to take half an hour to get them out. So have a crack at that. I'd rather do it now than mid-season. Then I can check all the bearings and do all that stuff as well. So that's my plan. Yeah, so that's it. That took a bit longer than 10-15 minutes, but that's all right. It's out now, so I'll pull this other one out. You would have seen that little sprocket was pretty hard to get off, but I thought it only had one grub screw in it, but it had two, so just put a big score mark in the shaft, but that won't matter because it's not really for much. So yeah, I'm going to, I think that'll be all good there. I'm going to pull this one out, bring the air compressor over later and blow it all out, and yeah, give that a shot. Pre-drill some urea first, so put him in there. Now I feel silly because I'm talking to my daughter about this. So yeah, good job. Watch and learn. And buy a tall air seeder. Good height for you in here. Yeah, so I've pretty much got all the cedar worked out at the moment until we put it in the paddock. Ran some air through it, cleaned all the rat shit. So yeah, I'm just dumping the oil out of the old girl now. Yeah, give her a bit of an oil change. She actually had a rebuild 2 seasons ago, so she'd be lucky to do 200 hours on a rebuild. Nah, not even that. Yeah, might be even. Yeah, it'd be 200 hours maybe on a rebuild. So yeah, she's done about 9,000 hours now, the old girl, but she'll keep going hopefully. Just the price of new tractors now and trying to buy horsepower, my god. Yeah, so yeah, got all this sort of set up, ready to go. I've just got to juice the tines up because obviously they, with the hydraulics, they leak over the summer. Or I'll let the pressure off too in the shed, but done a bit of a dodgy here. I've sort of welded a few tines up,
made probably 10 tines or points out of old ones that I've had, and I don't see why it won't work. They're bloody like 60 to 90 bucks each or something, so I'll have a crack at just making a few myself. So yeah, plans to do the filters on this, filter and oil. Yeah, and get it ready for sowing urea, I suppose. Or well, pre-drill a bit, and then I'll go into vetch, and then yeah, straight into the canola. I wouldn't mind doing canola by the end of next week, I reckon. What are we now, the 11th? So yeah, do that, and that'll be good.